Hey everyone, it's Libby from maighstirtarot. I'd like to acknowledge the Warramai First Nations people. It's WORIMI, and welcome to you, your guides, my guides, and the universal energies. Yes, I'm back in this location. Sorry about the light from the kitchen window there. It's just that the sun's coming in at an angle there, and it's coming in, blah, 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 blah. I've got windows everywhere. Anyhow, so this is where you've got me today. Okay, feeling a lot more settled today, but a lot to have a look at. First of all, I do apologise. My Iranian history was a little bit hiccupy yesterday. The Shah was not the religious leader, he was a monarchy type leader, um, whereas the Ayatollah Khomeini was the religious leader that was installed. However, it doesn't take away from the fact that it was US government interference at the time that caused the situation to become what it is now, 50 something years later. Okay. First and secondly, huge congratulations to Zora Mamdani. Mamdani, I hope I've pronounced that correctly. And for his Democratic New York mayoral candidacy nomination. He must be doing something right because the Orange Twerp has come out and declared that Zora is 100% communist lunatic. Yay, go, Zora. So absolutely thrilled about that. Okay, what I want to have a look at first of all, oh gosh, where do I start? Top of the list, the 4 tech executives. Okay, so what cards am I going to use for that one? I think I'm going to use my Gilded Tarot Royale. So the 4 tech execs that were sworn in as lieutenant colonels, so basically one step down from being full-blown 1-star general. The 4 tech executives, Sankar, the Chief Technical Officer of Palantir, Bosworth, the Chief Technical Officer of Meta. Well, we know who Meta is, that's Zuckerberg. Wheel, who is the Chief Production Officer of OpenAI, and McGrew, who is the former Chief Research Officer of OpenAI. The official line is that they are going to target projects to guide rapid scalable tech solutions, whatever the F that means. No background checks, no military training, full access to military top secret information. Yeah, okay, let's have a little bit of a look. For the censors, entertainment only, thank you very much. Let's have a look. Let's have a look. What do we need to know? Now, I do wonder if they had to swear an oath to the Constitution, not their bosses. But okay, let's have a look. Let's have a look. What are they actually there for? What are they actually there for? Okay, they told me they want this deck instead, the mystical manga cards. Okay, I'll grab them out. I don't have the box, I have a book, but it's mystical manga, M-A-N-G-A, if you like the cards. Okay, some sort of restriction happening here with the 8 of Swords. Let's have a look. Thought I glanced the Devil card, but it wasn't. Why are they there? Why are these 4 tech execs really there? Why are they really there? Why are they really been sworn in as lieutenant colonels instead of just being as consultants? Come on down, let's have a look. Just get that light right there. Going shopping for a new computer this afternoon. Hopefully one that'll automatically pick up light. Okay, so why are they really there? Ooh, didn't expect that card out first of all. 10 of Swords. The signifier card for this is about an ending, bringing about an ending. Now, swords are also about air, so they're about communications, they're about wisdom, intelligence. Who are they stabbing in the back? Who are they bringing to an end? What are they bringing to an end? They're also about technology. They're about research and science. I mean, these guys are open AI, stabbing in the back, bringing something to a significant end. And then we've got the dawn of the new beginning in the background there. Okay. Why are they actually there? The challenge for them is the moon card, the secrets. Thigh deep in the swamp of secrets. I don't like these two first cards as to why they're actually there. Seeking out secrets, bringing something, bringing technology research to an end and the new beginning. The challenge is to keep it secret. That's why they've been sworn in. If they were consultants, okay, thank you. My guides are telling me, actually, interestingly enough, while I was my dream about the drowning under ice, I got the hit this morning that it was fluid on the lungs for the felon. Okay. Okay, thank you. Right. Okay. If you hear them, let me know because they're a bit chatty this morning. There's the three. The gruff voice is Meister, the softly spoken male is Narin, and the sassy bubblegum chewing female is Surishin. Okay, they've been sworn in so that they can to keep what they're doing secret, undercover, because if they were consultants, they would have to report externally. So what are they actually there for? The energy that they're stewing in is the King of Swords, the strategy to take action in regards to the information, the research, Why I'm seeing the robo-dogs. I'm seeing a swarm of robo-dogs. Okay, this is the path that whomever is behind this is wanting to take it down. So kings are external action being taken. Swords can be about strategy. They can be about uh, airborne communications, research. Getting robot army. This is ugh. Okay. In the past, the Queen of Cups, keeping everything under wraps, not revealing, because they know this would be highly emotive. Where's this going? Crowning the reading, the Five of Pentacles, the abandonment out in the cold while the wealthy make the money. I'm getting that it's, as bizarre as this sounds, what I'm getting is that the ultimate plan is to disband the military and replace it with um, like drones and robo-dogs and like think of Terminator, automated military. So this is all about rejecting those that have spent their life serving to benefit those financially at the top. This is what I'm getting. This is why they're really here. The immediate future is, well, it could be a marriage here. And I'm not talking about a physical marriage. This is usually, the Four of Wands is usually my card for an announcement coming from the White House, because it's often rah-rah people in front of a White House waving their bouquets. But in this, I'm drawn to particular decks because of the images. And what I'm really getting here This is a messaging about a marriage between two organizations, two squeaky white. Who owns OpenAI? This is the immediate future, the celebration in regards to this. Okay, thank you. I'm being drawn to the fact that there's 4 wands. So we've got Palantir, Meta, OpenAI, and there is a 4th party potentially that has an interest in this. So I'm not sure who the owners of OpenAI are. I should know. Externally, packing up the swords of truth and moving away. Could be, it's also the deportations card. Just watch that they're going to start targeting Muslims for deportation now that the twerpers bombed Iran, etc. This is very much plays into Project 25. It's not just those of Hispanic and Latino origin, it's also those from Muslim countries. He's already done the Muslim country ban, which is just so illogical, but it's about othering, it's about isolating. But moving forward, packing up the swords, these swords, the strategies, and moving forward externally, internally, a new plan, a new direction. Now, if you have a look, those little houses in the flames there look very much like the houses on those keeping things secret card, keeping a lid on the secrets card with the moon there. Okay, my OCD wants my cards nice and straight. So internally, this is a new plan. This is a new direction. It's very fiery energy, but it's also about keeping the secrets, hopes and fears. The Ace of Cups, so 2 aces on top of each other here. This 3-line, the Ace of Cups. They know what they're doing would be highly emotive, which is why they're keeping it secret. Highly emotional. But it's also about new partnerships, a cleansing. Okay, the outcome. Okay, the outcome, the 7 of Pentacles. They've planted the seeds, they've started the harvest, but they haven't yet had a chance to reap what they've sown. There is a lot of work going on behind the scenes in regards to this with the 8 of, so 7 and then 8 is the outcome, the 8 of Pentacles. It's all very much about money, 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 but there's a lot of work going on behind the scenes in regards to this. However, I think the information, we've then got the 8, so 2 8s, the 8 of Wands. So I think what's going to happen is there's information that's going to come out so quickly in regards to this plan that they can't actually grab, they can't stop it, they can't prevent it. We've got the Page of Coins here. There's somebody going to come out and share the information of the plan. And then we've got the Hanged Man. They're going to be stopped. It's a nightmare situation with the 9 of Swords, and we've got the Death card. It's going to bring whatever they're doing to an end. And this is what I think they're doing. I think they're going through the motions to replace the military personnel with automated. But someone's going to leak it. I think someone's going to leak it. They're going to be stopped. The nightmare is going to be exposed for what it is, the situation, because the discernment of robots from our apocalyptics movies isn't particularly good. I think it's going to be brought to an end. I don't think they're going to achieve it. They chose poorly with that 7 of Cups. They chose poorly, and it was all about the 7 of Swords, lies, deceit, betrayal, stealing, stealing the strategies, etc. But you've got the eyes seeing at the top there, seeing what they're doing. They're going to be forced to retreat, to step back from this with the Four of Swords, and then we've got the World card, an ending. This is Terminator movie type stuff that they're planning, or is it iRobot? Is that the other movie as well? Very Borgish for me, being totally nerdy here. The World card, having to step back. The world may stand up and say no, but this is also about bringing it to an ending. We've got the Four of Pentacles. It's all about the money, trying to hang on to the money. And then we have the Sun card being fully exposed, and the Lovers, the agreements that were made. I don't like this at all. This is what I'm getting as the plan. Okay. I don't get that they're going to achieve it because somebody's going to come out and spill the beans. But this is their plan, is to replace the military personnel with robots. Sorry, my sleeves are a bit keep catching my cough. Okay, what have we got here? Oh, the two leaving cards. The walking away and leaving. This is what they were planning to do, but this is what's going to happen. I think it's going to be exposed, and they will then leave. So let's have a look. Two leaving, one eclipse card there. Is this what they're... Okay, I'm just going to go to these cards here. These are my yes-no cards. There's 12 yes, 12 no, and 2 blank cards. Is this what their actual plan is, to replace the military with, instead of using pendulum, these cards are a little bit easier. Is this their plan? Yes. Yes, this is their plan. Okay, are they going to achieve it? Are they going to... Okay, is it going to be revealed? Is it going to be revealed? Yes. Flipped over. Yes. Okay. Is it going to result? Someone's going to walk away and reveal the jigsaw puzzle pieces. Is it going to result? I just want to ask, is it going to result in these 4 tech executives being prosecuted under military law? Now, I can't remember, I think it might have been Susan Lynn who saw this happening, because once they come under military, they can be prosecuted, court-martialed, and they've got nowhere to hide. How's it going to end for these 4 tech executives? The Chief Technical Officer of Palantir, the Chief Technical Officer of Meta, the Chief Product Officer of OpenAI, and the former Research Officer of OpenAI. How is this excursion, that's the word they're giving me, excursion into the military going to end for? No background checks, no military training. I don't know who they swore an oath to. How's it going to end for them? Right. At the moment, in the here and now, yippee-ki-yay, all sunshine and roses, cheering, celebrating the fact that they got in. Their challenge is going to be the information that comes out that they cannot control. Okay, how's it going to end for them? Page of Wands, there is going to be somebody who brings forward this information, the Page of Wands with the messaging. pages are about bringing messages in the past, disappointment and loss. Okay, so I think what's happened is in the past there was this emotional inability to make it across these stepping stones to the grand castle. So I think what's happened is they've tried the consultation path, and they've also tried to these companies bring in these changes, but the emotional distrust is the word they're giving me, distrust, stop them from being able to progress forward. So they've found a workabout by actually installing these people in. So it's almost like they put it out to test groups about, well, how would you feel if, fighting alongside this robot type thing, and got distrust backlash. They keep telling me distrust. So they got backlash about it. So therefore they're trying this different path. Crowning this reading, the energy over it is the choice about which they had to choose a strategy. They closed the eyes, plunged into the swamp, and now they've got the arms crossed with holding the two swords. The swords aren't crossed, but the arms are crossed. It's almost like a protective gesture about which way they're going to go forward with this. So they are now thigh deep in this swamp with their eyes shut to the reality of what it is that the military personnel actually want and the public of the United States actually want, and they're ploughing forward with their strategies. And it's a double sworded strategy. So it's physical, but also the AI. Oh, yicky, yick, yick, yick. So how's it going to play out for them? The immediate future. There may be some victory, or they with the six of wands here. It's a very uncomfortable victory. Nobody is celebrating. Nobody is cheering. The immediate future is the fact that they're in. They got the victory of being in. But it's a very uncomfortable in. Okay, how's it going to work out for them? We've got this externally, the Three of Wands, which is about the plan coming to fruition. They are now in, but there are no ships on the horizon. It's now about waiting for the ships to come in, working towards bringing the solution in that they want. But internally, the Eight of Cups, the emotional walking away from what no longer serves and starting off on a new path. This may be connected with this card here, the walking away. So they're abandoning focus groups, they're abandoning, I'm just going to say they're abandoning even talking to the troops about whether they're on board with this or not. And they are taking their own path internally. Hopes and fears. The King of Coins, the oligarchs, gimme, gimme, gimme more money, controlling this. However, the outcome, the Ace of Swords, the sword of truth, the sword of brutal reality, the sword of justice, no kings, the Ten of Wands, the burden is too heavy, the Hierophant, the military. How's it going to work out for them? Military command, government command, an ending. How's it going to work out? Is it an ending of, are they bringing forward this sword and bringing an ending to the military as we know it? Or is it going to be an ending for them as they can only get one wand through before there's a change in government? We've got the Nine of Wands, the guardrails, the protection standing firm, the High Priestess, the hidden agenda being revealed, the Six of Pentacles, the money changing hands in regards to this. But then we've got the Five of Wands, the infighting, the tearing down, the Seven of Wands having to defend as the secrets are revealed with that Moon card. The secrets are revealed. We've got the Knight of Swords, the harsh truth, the harsh reality. Okay, they're trying to keep a lid on this, on their true intentions, because they know it would just erupt in explosive emotions. You've got the Ten of Swords, the stabbing in the back, the Six of Swords, the attempt to move forward, but then we've got the Page of Swords, the whistleblower coming through, forcing them to retreat as this, what have we got? Seven of Swords, betrayal, deceit, attempt to steal is revealed. Okay, I'm not getting any prosecution, unless that Ace of Swords was. No, I would have gotten the Justice card, I would have thought. But that, oh gosh, where was it? No, that was the Chariot. That was the military coming forward. How are the military feeling about this? And I'm talking about the general everyday, worked my way up through the ranks, went to university, did the degrees, I'm in the AI. How are they feeling? Okay, we've got that burden card again, the Ten of Wands flipped over. How are the military themselves feeling in regards to this leapfrogging of ranks? Okay, not liking it. Nine of Swords, nightmare situation, Wheel of Fortune turning. Something's turning, something's changing, not liking the change. You want that one? How's the military actually feeling? The Two of Pentacles. The uncertainty, the unsure which way this way is going to go. This is going to go. What are they here for? The World card, the Emperor card, world domination perhaps. How are they feeling? And then we've got the Ten of Pentacles. Again, it's the end of a legacy for oligarchical money. End of a legacy for oligarchical money. You've got the voter. Reaping what is the voter. Treasuring what is as these relationships are fully exposed. With the Sun, the Lovers and the Sun card. I think the military themselves, the rank and file, are struggling with this. They see it as my way or the highway, Emperor moment. The world, it isn't ending. Ten of Pentacles isn't ending. But this is world domination by the oligarchs. I think they see it for what it is. And it's going to be exposed. And all that is sacred about the military they're going to expose what's happening. I don't like this. I'm going to leave that reading there. Let's see how it plays out. At all. I like the fact that the military might push back, and I do like the fact that it's not going to hold from what the cards say. But I don't like the plan at all. So I'm going to leave that there. Let's see how it plays out. Love to you all. Catch you shortly.